5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to T-minus episode 5. It's me, Mikey Pro, and today we're going to look at the far too early results of the 2034 amateur draft and look at actually the top 10 picks, see how they're performing, and re-rank the draft based on how they've performed thus far. Now, I had time last night, yesterday afternoon. I had about 15-20 minutes, and I went ahead and did some quick little research. I did not go to each team's ballparks. I didn't look at the strength of schedule as it relates to who the teams were playing, and I didn't look at ballpark factors and which conferences they were in, etc., etc. So we're just going to go purely off of stats without really any other further evidence to support them, because, as I always say, stats are the best thing in the entire game. This video game is based off stats. So let's get straight into it. Coming in at number 10, he was taken 8th overall to Cabos, as Frank Ketty, the young high school center fielder, is hitting just .215 with a .250 fade on base, and in 195 chances, he's contributed only 3 home runs and scored 14 runs, while, here we go, striking out 50 times, about a 25% of the time strikeout rate, and he's only walked 3 times. He's the youngest player on this list, so him coming in at 10th isn't necessarily a bad thing. He doesn't even rate above a star potential on the rookie scale. However, he does have the highest true potential at 66 of this group. 9th overall to Vancouver, I have Eric Fletcher. So the 9th stays in the 9th spot. Fletcher has a FIP at 5.917, a FIP minus at 1.18, and he's only struck out 47 while walking 9. So those are pretty decent splits. 47 to 9, so about almost a 5-to-1 split, but he's also pretty fresh as it relates to his experience. Coming in at 8th, the 3rd overall pick was the aforementioned Colin Mayhem, who's already an A-ball, one of the only few that are an A-ball here. He's hitting just .233 with a .288 on base and 150 chances. He has only 3 home runs, and he struck out a staggering 61 times in 50 chances. No bueno, Mr. Mayhem. He's only walked 10 times as well. In the 7th spot was the 4th overall player taken in Kyle Larson. He's posting a decent FIP of 4.92 and a respectable sub 100 FIP minus of 97. And he's only pitched 14 innings, so his sample size is a little bit small. But in those 14 innings, he has 19 strikeouts with just 6 walks. Landing at number 6 was the number 1 overall guy taken in Seattle, is J.G. Richard. He has a 4.092 FIP, also coming in at a above average FIP minus at 0.98. He has 96 strikeouts though in 76 innings pitches, which is solid, and 34 walks. So I mean, the walks is kind of high, very high actually, but it's his strikeout rate's pretty good. And the number 5 spot was the 2nd overall guy taken to Georgia, which is Eddie Jost, a shortstop. He's also fairly young, but he's hitting .266 with a solid 349 on base and 109 catches. He's already contributed 12 homers and 14 walks. So he was 2nd overall. Not many teams had a chance to grab him afterward, but a few below are everyone below actually were taken far later than he. Now 4th overall to OKC was Gary Skinner. He had a .309 batting average, and he has a solid .355 on base, because in 256 chances, he has only 4 homers, but he has scored 42 times while walking just 16 and striking out 62. So, I mean, he has a lot of hits, as you can see, with not a lot of walks. So he's obviously the best contact hitter of this group, and Skinner has been proving he has Pittman-esque skills with a very low walk rate and a very high contact and hit rate. Next, coming in at 3rd was the 5th overall selection with David Gayer, a pitcher drafted to San Diego. He has a .293 FIP with a minus 58 FIP minus with 10 shutdowns, which is very good so far in his limited appearances. He's only been in 20 innings pitched, but he has 35 strikeouts and 6 walks. So David Gayer so far taken 5th, 3rd overall, very good in the redraft. Next up was the 7th overall taken out of Las Vegas. Well, number 2 on this list is Matty Strickland, the 2nd most accomplished hitter on this list. Strickland is hitting .360 with a .440 on base and 100 chances. He has 11 home runs with 15 walks and 17 runs scored. Very good. So you think those are very solid. Who could be number 1 on the redraftables? And that would be the guy taken just ahead of him, 6th overall to Kansas City. He lands number 1 on our redraftables. Walt Muller, a right fielder hitting .310 with a .465 on base and 174 chances. He had 8 home runs already with 51 walks. That's right, 51 walks already and 30 runs scored. He is the most advanced prospect as it relates to potential at this point per my scout, as well as where he lands on the relative rating dropdowns. So this was a quick little rundown of the top 10 picks, where they would land in a redraft if you were going on stats alone only, and who would do that? But this was T-minus episode 5. Thanks for watching. There should be another one tonight or tomorrow morning after the sim, episode 6 that is. Have a glorious rest of your day, everyone.